Hello and welcome to the third Spanish Grand Prix of the Ultimate Mobile Racing League. We had two at Barcelona so far, and now for the third one, we head to the Valencia street circuit. And I am honored to finally not be alone today. Emma has retired sadly from commentary, but I do have Sudjuche right here.
Hello, I'm Sudjuche. I'm happy to be with all of you today. Thank you, Larry, for introducing me, and let's hope I don't make any grammar mistakes. And if I do, please correct me. I hope today will be a good race. We are currently in qualifying.
Very nice. And yes, you might know him already from the Ultimate Endurance League. There's, I believe, only one video up so far. But yeah, very nice. And yeah, I'm just no longer alone. And as he said, we are in qualifying right now. And lap 2 will now be the first one to be really important.
I have some lap time predictions. I'm suggesting a sub 33 because it was indeed possible in the AMRL, so I guess it will be possible here. Maybe a 32.6, I guess. I can't really predict it.
I only did like a few laps for fun before the race right here, and I got like high 33, so I would also say a 32 might be possible by some... Oh, and it's now already been done by Piggy.
Yeah, as you can see, the glory is very close. Almost all the drivers, the top sixes.
Wow,
yeah.
And it's really close actually, and also above the 33 mark. They are, yeah, points F1 tied on time, F1 Fan and Glow.
Yeah, F1 Fan's been doing pretty well.
And there's Alex Albon, by the way, who also raced in F1 ES today. He is racing for Squadra Delta Corse, so they do have a car again. And it looks really good, just like the Williams, who does have a special livery this time around for, I believe, Laguno, because he's from Spain.
Yeah, Laguno is Spanish, so
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly. And I also made a new livery for Hurricane Racing Team because now Cato is outside the top 3 in the championship.
Yeah, I miss him on the grid at least. He's a great racing driver. Yeah, it's sad that he's not racing today. F1 Fan's been doing pretty well. A good podium streak, if you ask me. Quite a lot of podiums.
Williams right now do have the front row locked out, and it's only 20 seconds to go. Piggy will cross the line once again, or who is at the front of the train? It's F1 Fan 16, who is he racing for the first time in UMRL? I believe so, but he's doing very well in many other leagues, in F1 ES as well, and yeah, also very excited to see him.
Yeah, he was doing very well in the EUEL as well, so I guess there was a bit of drama there, but that's for later maybe.
So it's the final lap. Piggy now has set the final lap on the fastest lap on the previous one, and we now will cross the line for the last time. F1 Fan leads them towards the checkered flag. Cannot improve his time, just about. Piggy doesn't anymore. Nickel and Laguna will have very nice positions for Williams, but it doesn't look like they can beat Piggy. Wow! Once again, Pigeon putting in the effort in qualifying. In Austria, he again fell down the order. Krastenet also goes up to P4, ties on time with Laguno. And Laguno, 5th, is one of his worst qualifying positions in the last races, I believe. Matt getting out qualified by his teammates. And Nicholas also with a good qualifying position again. F1 Fan in his first UMRL qualifying goes to P8 in the Scarlet LSA. Then Malik in 9th only for MP Motorsport, and Glow for Hurricane Racing Team this time is in 10th position. 11th is Guillermo, so Glow's teammate. Yeah, pretty far down the order for what he could achieve in the last few races. Skibidi starts P12 and goes 7 in his first race. Will be 13th on the grid. Then Alexander Albon in 14th for the Squadra Delta Corse, and Brazilus, the second LSA, at the back of the grid in 15th.
Here we are at the start of the Valencia Grand Prix. I have the honors of announcing the start, so yeah, let's get to it. Lights out and away we go. Certainly a good start for Piggy. A big battle in the behind by Nikhil and Pigeon, we can see. Almost a 4 wides to this corner. Oh, a big incident here. Pretty bad from Nicholas, if you ask me. That was...
There was just one of the times, that's Nicholas, kind of barging everyone into the outside of turn 10 there. And he has fallen down the order in doing so, and there's a fight for second position. Pigeon improving his position on the opening lap. Let's hope that he can stay anywhere near the front, but Piggy, the championship leader, is very clear after this first lap around the streets of Valencia.
Yeah, actually, really good stuff from Piggy today. Yeah, if there's a fight like this behind him, yeah, I'm certain he will be leading the race into a win today. Oh, mistake there by Nikhil. Costs him a lot now. They keep going now. Into one of the hardest turns on the track, at least for me. Oh, there are a lot of people piled up for a fight. Matt moves up to second, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes, and Pigeon down the order. And I just noticed I have delivery a bit wrong. It should have a white halo. But anyways, Laguno has also dropped down the order to 11th position and is now fighting with the Hurricane Racing team of Guillermo. Brazilas is also back there racing for LSA for the first time, I believe, or the second one, I don't know. So yeah, anyways.
Yeah, Pigeon's actually fallen down the order a lot. He's now 9th. I wasn't expecting that starting from 3rd, if you ask me. It's certainly not a very bad performance by him today. Fallen down the order, bottled it once again.
An F1 fan trying to go through the middle there, but now there's that tricky chicane coming up. That's a braking point that I find incredibly difficult, because you just have the water to the left, and Malik is kinda stuck in the wall there. And F1 fan goes up to 4th position and tries to now pass Nikhil round the outside of turn 1. The drivers are allowed to cut across there.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I have a prediction that Nikhil will get a podium here, since last seasons in the ERL he was fighting Malik.
Nicholas now with the fastest lap. Oh, and bugging down the straight a little bit and fighting with Malik.
Oh, big fight here. Oh.
And the two 101st are also in there. That is Alex Albon. Has he now changed teams or something? I don't know. Skibidi certainly is racing for the 101st, because he has done so most of the time here, and Krasnet is also fighting with him. Malik just behind. At the front it's rather calm, but there's a huge battle going on for 6th position. Pigeon trying to regain positions because he somehow once again fell down the order.
Yeah, actually bottled it once again. Oh, a big mistake there. He gives the race. How ironic. He
No
shouldn't
way.
be giving up that easily.
I don't know how
did that happen? Absolutely nasty stuff, if you ask me. He shouldn't be giving up that easily.
Yeah, it's true. He's a bit probably devastated also by the results, but yeah, he should fight for longer, man.
Yeah, that is true. He even leaves the game now. He just doesn't have luck, in my opinion, but he can do better, that's for sure. He's one of the good drivers here.
Yes, exactly.
The ones from, I guess, a quality of top 5, I would say. Top 5? Nah, I can't really say more than that. Trying to insult someone, if that's not very good. Yeah. Perfect. Most drivers should be pitting by now. Most soft drivers, at least. Piggy has created a pretty good gap on Matt now. He should be pitting soon, yes. Into the 9th lap now.
Yep, the soft tires are now dying out. They last 8 to 12 laps around here, and the entire front of the field is on that compound of tire. And Malik now maybe trying to get a move down on Krasnet as we now head down the straight and towards the chicane. That's the battle for the highest position, which is being battled over right now. but the battle will continue once again towards the hairpin. It's not too easy to overtake around here, but he sends it up the inside and squeezes crossing it to the outside there. And maybe Alex Albon will fancy his chances, but they now go into the pit lane. Skibidi is still going out there in the lead of the race.
Yeah, I have some good news and some bad news. As I was recording, I might have clicked stop record, and I just reset the recording. I think I have the first minutes of the race, but it seems I don't have the other 4.
Oh no, but yeah, things happen. We, I think, had worse things like missing the first half of the race, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah.
It's fine for now, anyways. Okay, so we have Nicholas now in 4th position, and for second position, for second position, Matt goes up the inside and passes Alex Albon, who's still running on the old medium tires. Albon not going up the inside at the second corner because he cannot cut the corner there without losing too much time. Nicholas is also still running up there, an F1 fan then in P5, and Nikhil currently in 6th, but he will get further up again.
There's a big fight right now for 8th position. Marek is battling Skibidi. Yeah. And it seems like a very hard fought battle, but Marek now overtakes and keeps going. Skibidi has a slipstream and will probably attack in those later corners, but no, he makes a mistake and almost crashes into the barrier.
Yeah, and as Nuno said, in UMRL the slipstream is relatively short compared to the PC League, so it's really difficult, and there's always some hard corners in between the long straights of this track. And now there's a battle for P5 with Malik. He now wants to start the charge to get further up in the race once again, and maybe sending it up the inside.
Now both Krustenet and Skibidi are catching up.
And Skibidi gets up into P5. Is he going to stay ahead into the chicane? They make it through there quite cleanly.
Yeah, maybe the first time we've seen that corner being taken clean with 2 drivers side to side, at least till now. Okay, a mistake there. Krusten and Marek take advantage of it and go forward. Now Skibidi mixes in with the pack again.
Yeah, Skibidi doesn't have to get past Malik necessarily because he's on mediums and can just take the slipstream, but Krasnit is not thinking the same, and Skibidi still holding that position, but now he makes a mistake in that chicane and also holds up Guglielmo, so that battle now stretches out a bit further. Yeah, that's still the fight for... That's still the highest up fight up there.
Laguna is attacking Alex Albon. Those are words that probably won't come out of my mouth anymore, because it sounds so weird for some reason. Nothing to do with the drivers really. Just it sounds weird to me.
So then Malik trying to line up Nikhil for 4th position, who is on hard tires now, and they look a bit better. We already are closing up to the 2nd pit stop even. Nicholas still holds the fastest lap, but Piggy is very close.
Yeah, Laguna is trying an attack on Nicholas with used hard tires. I don't think that's really the best choice for him right now.
And he still stays out because, yeah, I don't know, his hard tires look really screwed, but...
I think he's trying a one-stop strategy.
Wow. True, that is true. But oh my god, I'm not sure if that's gonna work out. As no, we didn't say that yet. There's no rain for this race. Very hot, almost summer day in Valencia.
Oh, I almost thought there was gonna be a fight between Nikhil and Marek, but it certainly seems that they won't. And Krustenet is now catching up to Nikhil for that 3rd position. Krustenet is as well a Spaniard, so This is his home Grand Prix and he'll certainly want to win something, or at least get a podium.
And he goes around the outside in the chicane and he's ahead of Nick Hill right now. Nick Hill in the Spanish liveried Williams though. Still wanting to get ahead of him. They both slide out of the hairpin there. But Krasnit stands in the way of the Williams and gets up to third position for now. F1 fan has pitted for a second time and he's still in 6th position, so it's looking relatively nicely for him. And Matt currently is leading on only one stop. Let's see if Aston Martin can also stay there.
Albon and Nicholas now. Added to the... I won't say that's a bit dirty, but that's with a bit of distance management, I think. Now Nicholas tries to pass Albon, but will he be successful?
I don't know, he still stays in the slipstream. They both are on the same strategy and the mediums are slowly dying out, but through the chicanes we go, and Albon always manages to force Nicholas into an error somehow, but now he goes very close to the wall to the left of the circuit, but he won't have the inside line.
Again, force him to an error.
Yeah, it's really easy to do one.
Marek now catching up on the new softs, yes. Nicholas another mistake, Marek takes advantage and keeps going.
And Krasnit has been to the pits and he goes down to 9th position. So it's still really close at the front of the field. Malik now trying to go up the inside of Alex Albon. He's now right in that battle that we were watching. And Malik squeezing Albon almost into the wall there and now to the outside, and they almost both go off. And that allows Nicholas to now stay in 6th position for a bit longer. And up the inside goes Albon, squeezes Malik into the wall, and Krasnit now is right there. And now for 2nd position.
Is it possible for Skibidi to get a podium? Do you think?
I don't know. It will come down to strategy. Maybe if he goes for mediums again. I don't know about the Aston Martins right now. They are an uncertainty because Matt is still there, of course, but what about Krasnit?
Yeah, he should be pitting now. Yeah, he goes in the pit. Big fight in the back now, in the middle group. Marek, Krasnit, Albon, Nick Hill. Guillermo as well. Mistake there by Albon, but Nick Hill avoids it and gets up to 7th.
Very, very cleverly done. Cleverly done by Nick Hill, and he takes advantage in the chicane. What's happening?
Oh, what's happening?
3 wide.
A three-way into one of the... oh.
And Guillermo sent down the order there. And the 101st is still in there, and Albon almost misses the pits there and still goes into them. Nick Hill somehow has dropped back now, I believe. I sadly don't think that your prediction of him getting a podium is quite correct in this race, but he certainly has improved as well as Laguno's teammate, pretty much.
Yeah, what's happening to Laguno is really... I don't know, I can't really say sad, but he's very far behind. 11th. I think this will be his worst result, if I'm sure. I'm not really sure about that.
Maybe 11th is his worst, or maybe he once had a DNF or something. But yeah, he said at the end of the last race he hasn't taken a podium ever since he won the 2nd round this season at Brazil. And yeah, it also kind of went down the hill for him. And Kato isn't racing either. This is the 3rd race that Kato is now missing in a row. So they're all kind of out of contention. Piggy leads the championship clearly, and Matt now, with 2nd place in the race, will take 2nd in the championship.
I mean, Kato not racing as a champion from last year to defend his title this season. Not year, sorry. It's not sad, but I wouldn't say very cool. I mean, most drivers defend the title after they win it, so it just seems weird to me why he isn't racing, or he just maybe doesn't have that motivation. I wouldn't doubt that he's a great driver.
Yeah.
a championship winning driver even. Now Nikhil and F1 Fan will have a fight. F1 Fan comes out on no softs, and Nikhil behind him on not used hards, but like 5 laps in hards. Maybe that's a better understanding of it.
Yeah, as soon as F1 Fan reached the podium, and yeah, that's where he tries to solidify him right now. Nikhil went down the order, but now in the slipstream, Nikhil might actually take it, and now there's an Aston Martin also joining the fight.
There's only 7 laps now to the end of the race, so yeah, it doesn't look to be any extra action to be happening. So say a bit about the track. So the track was firstly created for Formula 1. The deal was signed in 2007. The first race was held in 2008. Felipe Massa won that race, a Brazilian champion. He was gonna be a champion in 2008, but came up short on points. He won the race on pole position. The world record is held by Timo Glock in 2009. Yeah, the track consists of 25 turns. Yes, that is real data. It sounds very weird, but I guess every curve counts as a corner here. 11 lefts, 14 rights. The last race that was held here for Formula 1 was back in 2012. Yeah, pretty fun track, I would say. Most drivers here in F1 complained about not being able to overtake because of the long straights and very tight corners. So FIA took that into word and thought about it, and then we got DRS a couple of years later. So I guess certainly fun.
Yeah, and in this league it surely isn't a problem. And now the battle for the podium is heating up, with Krasnett also still being in there, and the one soft tires though are kicking in, but Krasnett might do some teamwork here to hold up F1 Fan and yeah, help Matt get that second place.
Oh, that isn't very good. A bit of, I won't say dirty driving, but certainly a bit on the edge there. He pushed Krasnett into the wall, but I can't really say. They might have a bit of problems because they're teammates in McLaren, which I don't think that will result good in their relationship.
Oh, okay.
If they don't take it that seriously, obviously. But F1 Fan is a little catching up to Matt. Yeah. If he does get a podium, he won't be able to race in the AMRL, which was doing pretty good in, if you ask me. I think he got podiums 2 times.
I didn't know about that rule before today, but as it seems, yeah, if you take a podium in UMRL, you cannot race in AMRL anymore. I mean, it makes sense because the drivers that took a podium, like Elcrack and Guillermo and all the others, they really deserve to be here.
Yeah, very interesting. Somebody joined us. I don't know who though.
So Piggy is on the second to last lap.
Yeah, that's true with the podiums for AMRL and UMRL. It isn't stupid for me. It's a very good rule, but as a driver like Nicholas lost his championship hopes because of something like that.
Yeah, that is true.
He was leading the championship and got a podium, and then they were like, no, you can't race anymore. You're gonna lose the championship. So.
Yeah, that really doesn't make sense, because like in real life, you can still finish the season at very least to like, yeah, get the title as well for the status. But yeah, Piggy now is going around the track for the last time down the straight and into the chicane. What a dominant performance by him.
Yeah, with a big gap of 9 seconds.
And also there's still a battle going on for 4th position. Krasnett is still running on these old soft tires. Skibidi might try and get past him. Nickel right now is only in 6th, and Piggy now crosses the line to win the Valencia Grand Prix. Matt takes P2 and will also take P2 in the Drivers' Championship, because Laguna once again has a stinker. An F1 fan, for the first time ever, and for LSA, takes a podium in UMRL. What a race from all the 3 drivers. And Nickel has managed to take 4th ahead of Skibidi.
Yeah, we didn't really see anybody from Spain on the podium, so that's quite sad.
Yes, and there is a tie for the fastest lap between Piggy and F1 fan, both finishing on the podium, and I think both will get that point. Then we have Krasenet in P6 then, taking it to the very end on these old softs. Nicholas is in 7th. Malik then only in 8th today after winning his first race last time out in Austria. And Guillermo P9 and Alex Albon in 10th in his debut race.
I wouldn't say that's too bad. He finished in, I think, P8 after this disqualification of Nicolas.
So then we have Laguna finally in 11th position, I think equaling his worst result that wasn't a DNF or something. Then Brazilus in P12, still picking up 1 point for LSA at least. Then Go 7, I'm sorry, but we didn't talk about him all race, and he, sadly didn't seem too competitive. I don't know exactly if we know him already or not. And Glow also DNFing after, I think, a solid qualifying. And of course Pigeon, sadly in last position here on the list. And yet again Piggy extends his championship lead. Matt, as I said, jumps up to 2nd place, and Laguno, after another disappointing finish, only is in 3rd. Malik is in 4th now, and Guillermo ahead of his teammates and reigning champion Cado, who now has missed 3 rounds in a row. Krasenet is in 7th, still solid for Aston Martin. Nicholas in 8th after another good finish. Elcrack once again not racing but still sitting in 9th. And Wilger also did not race for the first time ever. Nickel takes his best ever finish in the Ultimate Mobile Racing League and is now in 11th position ahead of both Postcross. An F1 fan, after his first podium in his first race, is in 14th ahead of Frimpong already. Aston Martin 10 points ahead of Hurricane Racing Team and Williams in P4. Levioso Sports Art finally make the jump into the top 50% of the grid. They now are 1 point only ahead of the 101st and one time gets ahead of Porsche. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, that I'm finally no longer alone and that Sudjuche is here. Yes, goodbye everybody. Like and subscribe and all that.
Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you, Larry, for having me today, and I hope we see each other next time.